Good afternoon. I told you guys it would be probably about 5 o'clock today, and I feel like it was pretty spot on. I can already see Adira telling me to hydrate. Um, Speaking of Adira, mods, thank you for being here. And I'm going to start up at the top. Hey, Rhonda, welcome in. Camad6, thank you for becoming a member. I mean that. It is really, really kind. It's nice to start a stream and someone already is a member. Thank you for that. Hey, Diana H. Hey, Tammy in New York. You changed your name. Case Face. What? Oh, okay. I was like, Case Face, you're definitely a friend. Who else is here? Squirrel Girl. Hey, Cat. Donna Cooper made it. Hey, Mama Bear. Thank you, Tammy, for saying that. Hey, Mimi. Vicky C. Lady O made it. Love you, Lady O. Sorry again for that yesterday. I'm actually really glad I caught you over on the boat to tell you that. I hate when that happens. Hey, Robin Miners. Okay, Kat. Hey, Nikki, Ohio. Hey, Liz Tricks, Cheap Chick, Just Jen, Meredith Lynn. Thank you, Meredith. It's not volumized, if you notice, girl, and it's not normal for me. Hey, Ewa, Panda. I love you, Panda. Hey, Buffy. Marissa Martin, thank you. Hey, Laureen Brown, Cindy G. Hey, babe. Jennifer Ogle. Honey Lou, Just As I Am. Thank you, Kat. Thanks, Diana H. Lydia Krause. Thanks, babe. Dang. Thank you, Vicky C. Hey, Diana Ornelius. Welcome in. Armine. Thank you, Armine. FAFO. Welcome in. Love that name. Hey, Jessamine. Holly. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Caroline in Canada. B Rose made it. Oh, there's no one there. You just heard a leaf rustle by. Caroline in Canada, love you, babe. Hey, Dotsy Lynn. Kim Leaf, thank you. Helena, take a little nap. That's okay. Hey, Ruby, I'm glad you made it over here. Night Rider, Mark, welcome in. Thank you, Caroline. Bohemian Luciferian Witch, struggling mentally and emotionally today, but I'm here. Okay, well, thank you for telling us that. And I hope that I can maybe, or some of us can lift your spirits, babe. Thanks for sharing that. Hey, Jill Turner, thank you. Anita Card, Rachel Sandy, happy birthday to your 6-year-old daughter. That's so cute. 6 years old is a really cute age. I love 6-year-olds. I say that, and you're like, I thought you said you hated children. Depends on the kid. Honestly, it depends on the personality of the kid, but it's hard not to like a 6-year-old. They're so cute. Hey, Noelle. Hey, Kim is Blue. Ooh, you have Stevie Nicks vibes, Chica Cherry Cola? I like it. I'll take it. Ramanas. Oh, it's Rafi. Hey, Rafi. I love Rafi. I hope that your appointment went okay yesterday, Rafi. Your hair this way makes you look younger. Really? So I got a haircut today, and obviously I got it lightened. I don't know if it's lightened. It's this very 80s punk. Wow. Hey, Blessed Gloria. It's the same color. She was like, what do you want to do? And I said the same thing. But I had her thin it out a lot because I get hot and it feels like a sweater on my head. And normally my hair is, as you know, I like big, I will like tease my hair and use volumizing stuff. And I didn't. Like, this is how she styled it. So I'm kind of like, whoa, it's weird. But I feel like it's almost a little bit Laura FM looking cut, like with that fringe. I love her haircut. Do you guys know? Not all of you know who I'm talking about, but I met her last 2 weeks ago. And I told her in person, I said, I love your haircut. She does it herself. She cuts her own hair. I was like, no way. Because it looks like a very specific cut to me, like a cut where not anybody could do it. She's super talented. Thank you, Noelle. Hey, Cliff Ann, Blessed Gloria, Marie Marion, Jody, welcome in, Jody Edwards, Mrs. Carson. Oh my God, wasn't that so cute, Mrs. Carson? Thank you, Jody. He's a good person.
He's a great guy. He's smiley. He says, I'm very smiley. You're your emotional support kissy man. You can grab my face and you can kiss it, but I'm not going to kiss you back, but you can kiss my face. He said that's how they taught us when we went to Harvard.
You're a good boy. Okay. Joanne Hawley. Hey, babe. Debbie Zito. Debbie, I did not expect you to be here. Debbie's on vacation this week, you guys. You guys are so dedicated. It's kind of unreal. You look really young today. Really? Is it my hair? Tell me it's the hair. What else could it be? I didn't change anything. Hey, thank you, Liz. Totally disagree. Some 6-year-olds are vile. They can be. I was going to say this. Truly, it's like George Carlin said about kids. There's a few winners, just like he says, just like any other group of adult. Few winners, whole lot of losers. It's true. Some kids are vile. I agree with that. Grocery shopping. I think your hair is lovely. Thank you, baby steps. Love you, girl. Thank you for the super chat. Stella, I've missed you. I'm happy to see you. Hey, Abigail. Lydia, especially at Lucas's school. Oh my God. Thank you, K-Space. Uh-oh, somebody's feeling a bit jealous. Did you guys hear that? She started whining because I'm petting Bo and you guys are saying hi to him. Hey, Barb M, thank you. Bo's like, okay, I'm going to go sit down. Lumen, love you, babe. Hey, Holly. Thank you, Holly. Oh, hey, Jealousy. Rhonda, where are you at, girl? Buffy, thank you, Barb M. It's a lot of, it's a lot. It's a lot of extra sass. She says you weren't home today and I was left alone for 3 hours and I couldn't be more upset about it. And I say to her all the time, Punky, what if I had to have a job where I had to leave every day for 8 hours? You're lucky that mom can work from home, Punky. She says, I will be very upset if you ever have to leave the house for a job. What kind of nonsense would that be? Okay. You got to see her. Rhonda, she made an appearance. I see the Laura FM. Yeah, Kim is blue. Now my hair's a lot longer than hers, but it's like the cut over the top. I thought she had really cool hair, and I thought she pulled it off so well. Thank you, Laureen. Thank you, Baby Steps. Hey, Kim Young. Thank you. My mom is 86 and she cuts her own hair. I think that is so cute, Ruby. I mean, if you could do it, do it. I just have never cut my own hair. I don't even know how to style hair. This is why, like, I just have always straight hair. I don't know how to use a curling iron. Guys, I truly raised myself. So, like, I never learned how to do any of that. I wish I had. I would always love to know how to use some kind of, like, styling tools. I don't know how to do makeup. I just did my own. Like, I wish I would have kind of learned off of somebody else from that. Hey, Radiate Life Force. Mimi, you and me both, girl. I love that sweatshirt. Love you, Marie Marion. Hey, Jen Pookie. Lisa Renfro. I clicked on this so fast. Thank you. I hope that's a good thing for you. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Julie. Thanks, Liz. Aw, it's the smile. Cindy G, you're so nice. Hey, Puka Vista. Hair, skin, you are beautiful, mostly on the inside. Kim Young, that is such a nice thing to say. It never gets old to give a person a compliment like that. I think we should all remember to give compliments like that when you really feel it or see it in a person. Thank you for saying that. You look like a bohemian babe. Dang, girl. Thank you. Speaking of that, I'm on vacation for a week starting Friday. I'll be with the kids starting Saturday, so I really won't be able to be here. Okay, Abigail, will you enjoy your vacation? Hey, Buffy, Inner Sparkle Monkey, you look like summer. Thank you. My goodness. Your hair is all Stevie Nicks today. Dang, guys. I don't guess I know. Stevie Nicks in my head has like curly big hair. Were there different versions of Stevie Nicks? I love her music, but I don't necessarily know much about Stevie Nicks herself. If that's could be weird for you, but it's true. I love Stevie Nicks and I love Fleetwood Mac, and I know a lot of it. I was raised on a lot of it, but I don't know much about her, to be honest. I love your tats and dogs, just like me. Thank you, Lisa. And I love your little headscarf thing. I have one too, Lisa, but they make fun of me over here because I don't know how to pull it off. But this is a headscarf thing, Lisa, and I don't wear it because everybody laughs. But I'm glad that we're on the same team. K-Space, Gertie Tax. P.S. Your hair color almost matches Gert. People say that a lot. Thank you, K-Space. That's really nice of you. Thank you for the super chat. Alicia. Love you, Alicia. Thank you, Susan P. Thank you, Donna Cooper. Am I really behind? It's a thing these days. Hey, Archie's mom. How does Tommy like my hair? He almost fell over. I'm not kidding. I called him and he was like, He went, "Hey, babe." Oh my God. That's exactly what he did. He picked up the phone because we always FaceTime. And he went, "Hey, babe, hello." Oh my God. He was like stuttering and slurring and drooling. I was like, whoa. He was like, "Let's hang up right now and you send me a screenshot of that." And I was like, "Why don't you just take a screenshot?" He's like, "Because your phone's better than mine." I was like, whoa, dude, calm down. But okay, I'll do it. Been cutting my own hair for 20 years. There's nothing wrong with that. I always burned myself with a curling iron. I've never used one. I have no idea how to use a curling iron. Thank you, Mimi. Hey, Penelope Page, welcome back. I'm jealous of people with straight hair. Oh my God, Kim, not me. I'm a curly girl. It's always the opposite. I wish I had curly hair. Like my mom's hair kind of kinked and curled a little bit through menopause. I'm hoping for that. Her boobs also grew. So I'm kind of hoping I follow both of those. I don't look good with straight hair, but you can do so many more styles with it. I love curly hair, Kim, but I also love volume. I do not like stick straight hair like this, and I don't like if it's like smashed to the side of my head. I need to, this is, you see me doing this all the time. This is why I have her cut these layers short, because I want the lift, like the heavier it is, right? What did I just do? Help me. Somebody help me. Anyway, I don't like stick straight hair. Not on me. It's pretty on other people. What do you mean, Holly? I don't know what that means. Thank you, Archie's mom. There were many versions of Stevie Nicks hair. I believe that. I believe that. Hey, Crafty Carrie, I hope your migraine went away. Where is Maisie Shiloh? Late again. Thank you, Laureen Brown. I know, Marissa Martin. Hey, whine a little bit more. Okay, I guess I need to catch up. Erie Forever, welcome in. Hey, Amy Edge. I had therapy today and told her about you, Reese. Tammy, I love that. And I like your new picture. I mean, whether it was good or bad, I'm glad you did that. It's a shaggy look. Thanks, Holly. Hey, Lazy Silver. Yes, Renee B, I did. Nice to see you, Renee B. They did, Kim Young. My mom's boobs got so much bigger that my sister and I both were like, "When did you get your tits done? And why didn't you tell us?" She was like, "I didn't." Her boobs got massive during menopause. Has that happened to anybody else that's gone through menopause? Joseph, welcome in. Thank you, Jody Edwards. Yeah, I like big hair. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to hurry. Okay, I just got to the bottom. Migraine, hangover, but way better than yesterday. Okay, I'm really happy to hear that, Crafty Carrie. Remember you telling us that. You wish what, Alicia? I don't remember what I said. So I'm going to do part 2 on, hey, Punisher. Hey, Carrie Cushman. I'm going to do part 2, guys, on the lifeboat tonight. I think we're going to try to do that at 8 o'clock, which would be 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. 3 hours and 20 minutes from now. Wait. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I was right. Thanks, Shell. Oh, you wish your boobs got bigger? Yeah, I wish that would happen for all of us. Just sent you a picture of Stevie Nicks. Oh. Yeah, I kind of see that, guys. Anita Card just sent this. She is a babe. Stevie Nicks is really cute. Hey, Roddy Mom. Hey, Pat Jonas. Huxley, can you let Kid in? I forgot that she was outside. Thanks. So I don't have a whole lot of a topic, but I who posted this in the Facebook group today? Honestly, I didn't pay attention to who posted it. I should have, because I want to give the credit to this person, but I liked it so much that I just saved it. And I want to kind of discuss this. I want to discuss this because for those of you that were here yesterday, I can't, there's some things going on right now that I can't talk about, but there's some really disruptive things, very upsetting things, just a couple of things that are going on behind the scenes in my life right now. And it's, of course, a time to reflect and be grateful for things. And oh, I'm so glad, Roddy Mom. And when bad things happen to us, I find that that's for me these days, I don't, in the past, when I would have bad things happen, I would just be quick to react and deal with them and cry or flip out or, find a solution. And now I don't know how to say this, but like when something bad happens, I almost marinate in it. Does that sound weird to say? I almost, good things too, by the way, not just bad, but like I don't react as quickly anymore. And when I mean react, I don't mean like our haters rushing to react to a video. I mean react in real life. Like when I was a Scientologist, we had a solution for everything, literally. Like, oh, this is happening. Oh, you need to follow this policy. This is happening. Hey, Maryland's fine art. You need to do this. Do you see what I'm saying? Like there was always an avenue for everything. And so what I guess I'm saying is I was always on autopilot. Like if something happened, yes, Mimi, I would be like, okay, like this just fell apart. Okay, this is how we deal with it. This just happened. Okay. And you follow the tone scale or whatever it is in tools in Scientology that you use. Yes, Alicia, exactly. Alicia says when bad things happen, there's always a lesson to follow. So something has shifted for me pretty majorly, and it's good or bad. Whatever I'm doing, and no one told me this, I didn't even read it. It's just probably all the learning we've been doing on this channel. I'm just kind of like when something happens, I can't think of another word other than like marinate in it. Like take a minute to kind of roll around in it, feel it, and experience it. Like even I mean that with like actual physical pain. I did something the other day and it hurt so bad. It was like that weird, that weird like spot. And I think we have one on our ankle too, but when you hit it, it's like searing, awful pain and it hurts so bad. That happened to me the other day. And instead of being like, oh my God, like we all freak out when that happens, I was like I just stood there in silence and I was like, there's nothing that can be done about this right now. Like it's throbbing and it hurts. And like normally I think I'd freak out. Yeah, but I didn't. I was just like, roll around in it because it ain't going anywhere for a minute, right? Like, I don't know. I just kind of feel like, yeah, I guess it's the funny bone. I just feel differently about, thank you, James. I don't react to anything quite as much as I used to. And I think that's come with just experience too. But like I've said to you many, many, many times, like with my mother, with Tommy, with the close people in my life, they'll tell me something that normally I would react to. And all the time now I will say, Michelle Dry. Did you know name came? I didn't, Michelle. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Rhonda. I always say to my mom or Tommy or anybody that I'm talking to that's in my close, immediate circle. Well, that's okay, Erie Forever. Hey, Ghost Rider. I always say now, there's nothing you can do about that. And there's so much, I know, James, me too. Hey, DS Kitty Diane. There's so much freedom in that. You would think that, oh, thank you, Michelle. That's amazing. You would think that to me, you would think you'd almost feel like give up mode about that. Like, well, there's nothing I can do to control that. That almost sounds like a bad thing. Like, hey, Aspire. Thank you, Jody. I agree with you, Jody. But it's actually the opposite effect for me now. I feel very free when I say that. Like if somebody does something really hateful on YouTube, or if somebody, I don't have hateful people in my immediate life. It's always on YouTube. Bye, Kim Young. Love you, babe. So when I experience that now, I just think, well, there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about it. But something happened that's really bad in my immediate life that has nothing to do with YouTube. It's got nothing to do with people on YouTube, none of that. But something really terrible happened recently, really terrible. And hey, Meesall Smokes. And I'm just thinking, yeah, so Lisa Renfro, I understand. She says, I'm in constant fight or flight mode. I understand that deeply. And the only thing I can think of lately is just, like I say, I can't tell you what recently happened. It's way too private. I can never share what recently happened. Thank you, Michelle. But I can just say it was a very dark, very horrible situation that happened. And I don't have a solution still. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But I just somehow feel some sort of, I don't feel fight or flight and I don't feel panic. Hey, Karen James, it has been a while. Welcome in. I don't feel panic. I don't feel that like looming, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because I don't know what I'm going to do, quite honestly. And it could potentially, hey, Kaza, destroy me mentally. Like it could potentially, it has a lot of potential to be a very, very bad, ominous situation for my life going forward. I'm not sure yet which way it's going to go, but it's not like small potatoes, what has recently happened. And so I'm just kind of like, yes, Lacey, yes. And tonight, part two probably won't be as heavy as the first part, quite honestly. But yes, I have amazing support, Lisa Renfro. Time to take a therapy appointment. I have one next week, Ghostwriter. And it's not like I'm not going to sit here and start crying. I'm not freaking out. I guess what I'm trying to say is someone posted this in the Facebook group today. And I feel bad. I would like to give the credit where credit's due. I don't know who posted it. And I have no idea who this weird judge is. There's a picture of a judge next to it. I don't know who that is, but I'm going to blow up what the words say anyway. And I really, really, really like this. And it really hit me today. Give yourself grace for the decisions you made when you were simply trying to survive. Give yourself grace for the decisions you made when you were simply trying to survive. Boy, I really, really, really love that. I think I love that because of all the horrible decisions I made as a mother and just as a Scientologist and as a wife to my husband's at the time. Oh, okay, Marissa Martin. I had no idea who the guy was. Yeah, Mimi, it's I do too, Aspire. Oh, it was Case Face. It was me, and it makes my day that you loved it. I'm living in survival mode right now, caring for my dad, Alzheimer's. I'm so sorry. After I remember you telling us this, after the death of my mom, and that so spoke to me today. We're in it together. I love this, Case Face, and thank you for telling us. I feel bad. And not also, I wouldn't have probably put the two together because I don't have everybody's name memorized with their YouTube name. So Case Face obviously isn't her name in the Facebook group. And sometimes that can get very confusing for me. Oh, thank you, Colorado girl. He died. That's too bad. Yeah, it's very fitting, Holly. It's very fitting. And oh, who just called me? Oh, let me text her and tell her I'm live. Give yourself grace for the decisions you made when you were simply trying to survive. Yes, Kim is blue. And guys, I know that that applies to every single one of us. And it's okay. My friend just called and I said I'm live and she put, oh shit. It's like, it's okay. You're not here. No one knows. Hey, Colorado girl. I just think that that statement, that sentence means so much depending on how your life is going. You can, hey, Lenora Gray, be careful, babe. You can interpret that and apply that to whatever. It took me years. Hey, Gemini girl. Hey, Tara. It took me years to give myself grace over a very bad situation that had to choose me. And it was the last thing I wanted to do. Yeah, me salt smokes. Me too. Me too. And what do you do when no one believes what you've been through? Oh my God. That's a horrible. I am so, hey, little redneck. So many regrets for things I said and did on impulse. Oh, see, hold on. I'm going to come back to you. Mrs. Carson. Hey, Angie Moe. Thank you. Joanne Hawley. I know. And so many regrets. I love this. This is so humble. And it's so the people I want to surround myself with these days. This is accountability. So many regrets for things I said and did on impulse, or maybe it wasn't impulse. Maybe you were in survival mode, right? This is where, hey, Deb Angels, feel, deal, and heal. Yeah, I love that. I actually really love that. But it's me, Rose. Okay, Rose, welcome in. Nicole Hazelmiller. Hey, babe. Hey, Miss Sassafras, guys. This here pertains. Lisa Renfro. What do you do when no one believes what you've been through? Okay, so a couple of things. Thank you, Don Clark. Couple of things, and I'm thankful that you brought this up, Lisa Renfro. What do you do with people when people don't believe you for what you've been through? First of all, you cut those people loose and don't look back. I'm sorry, but it is low quality, it is low budget, right? For people to so to me, not believing what you've been through is kind of not quite the same. Huxley, can you let Seamus in? He's at the front door. Thank you. It's not quite the same. Yeah, just don't improve, don't prove. Narcissist, yes. Hey, Margie Barr, hold on. Lisa, I want to say this because it's similar to a topic we discuss a lot, which is, thank you, Victoria. It's minimizing somebody's story. And it's taking away from somebody's story. And if anybody doesn't believe what you've been through, whether it's a story or a series of stories, that's garbage. That's a low quality person. And I always say this, Lisa, to people, because Lisa, I don't know how long you've been here. I think you're kind of new. You know your story, and who cares? Alicia, I agree with that, but it's hard to get to that point of belief for yourself, right? Keep talking your truth. I agree with that too. But here's the thing, like I am as a YouTuber and someone who has a story, people come online, haters come on all the time and try to say like, oh, she changed the narrative. Oh, that's not really what happened. Oh, she's not really a victim. So Lisa, I am the poster girl for that. I get people all the time who are like, oh, you're not consistent. Oh, but you said this, but now you're saying this. People, thank you, M. Christine. People love to try to trip you up on things. They haven't been able to do it yet. They just think they have. They think they have a narrative, right? And the true people, yes, little redneck, the true people, Lisa, who care about you are all that you need to be loyal to anyway. What was that awesome saying that we had a month ago? The only people I owe my time and effort to are the people who showed their loyalty to me. Like I don't need, and Lisa, this is another one that was a banger. Focus on improving, not proving. So it sounds like you have a story or stories. Hey, Just Joan. Oh, yeah. Focus on improving, learning from your stories, taking accountability where it needs to be taken. Therapy, if you believe in it, has helped me immensely. So just focus on improving yourself and chipping away at those things that you want to work on. And for people who don't believe your story, that's on them. And I know people say that a lot, like that's on them, not you. And it goes in one ear and out the other, but it's the truth. It's a reflection on them. For people who want to go to a woman or a man or a child and lessen their story or make them look bad because of decisions that they had to make in survival mode are garbage. And those are trash people who are looking to one up you for some reason. I don't worry. I have so many of those on the internet, right? They want to hold me accountable to how I was with my last husband or decisions I had to make in that moment. And then they take that moment and they compare it to right now. And they go, see, here's Reese in 2024. Not the same Reese, is it? Of course it isn't. Thank God it isn't, right? But people who are hateful and trashy, hey, Jan, right? They're always going to find ways to try to plant seeds of doubt. That's all they're doing is trying to smear you and plant seeds of doubt. Thank you, Jill Smith. There are plenty of people who will believe you, many who won't blame you. I am one of them. Exactly, baby steps. And thank you for saying that. Thank you for your super chat. Lisa says, I don't have a friend in the world. I'm going to run again because I can't get the care I needed and deserve. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, I know you're new here, but we make a lot of friends here and you're in good company. So, you can feel very, hey, original Anne, thank you. Hey, Sally girl, you can feel seen and heard here. I know that it's not real life because we're not in the room with you, but this is quite a miraculously like inspiring community. It really is. And if you don't believe me, just ask. There's 227 people here on the regular daily, and we all meet up for a couple hours and we just kind of shoot the shit. There's not always, as you can see, I don't really have a topic, Lisa. I'm talking about a comment you made. I always say, thanks, Marty Jewell. I always say, the audience here is the guest. You guys are the guest because I'm talking and engaging with you every single day. So, Lisa, I know that may not be the best thing, but we are here. You're in good company. All of us have had similar, hey, Linda, similar stories to yours. That's amazing, Michelle. So, exactly. And Jennifer Ogle says, Lisa, that shows how abusive they are. I agree. I totally agree. If somebody doesn't believe your story, they're trash. I always say this, let people have their stories, right? Even if you doubt it, even if you're like, that doesn't seem accurate or that doesn't feel true, don't. That's how they remember it. And it's their trauma. And it makes, hey, Jen Finberg, it makes you look really, really, really bad to doubt somebody's story of abuse, pain, right? Maybe when they were a child. Hey, Bada Bing. Lisa, run to a safe space. Baby steps, you're so sweet. Thank you for saying that, pointing that out. Thank you, baby steps. We all need to cheer each other on and see each other improve. Exactly. And stop holding people. That's so sweet. Lisa, I understand you and care. Jody Edwards is amazing. Hey, Ruth Betts, I'm glad you're here. Lisa, I hope you don't. This is it's very healing for me. It's very therapeutic, and it has been for a lot of people. And even if it isn't that for you, at least it's a place to come just land and laugh, and we joke around, we cry. Oh, you looked into Ecuador? Ecuador is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's a beautiful place. I love that, Julie. Reese, not being so reactive shows growth. You don't react automatically like a Scientologist anymore. Julie, that's a huge compliment. I appreciate you saying that. And it feels very accurate for me right now. Things that I would have melted down about in the past, either on YouTube or off YouTube, I find myself just going, okay, let me swirl it around, right? Like, let me marinate in that. Let me talk to God about it a little bit and pray for some guidance, pray for some clarity. And like, you know what I think it is too? Ruth Betts, of course. I think it's also, and I think this has truly taken me years. I believe this, and I think it's going to take more years, but I'm just now, I feel like coming up for air. This is a real thing, and it's really hard to explain this, and I've tried before, but it would be isolating, Christine. I agree with that very much. Moving to another country would be very isolating in general. As beautiful as it is, I agree with that. In Scientology, it's hard to explain this, but I'm trying to remember as long as I can remember, as far back as I can remember, there is no sitting around. So like when I got my hair done today, I know this girl. I mean, she's been doing my hair for years. I don't know her, but we small talk. Like, I don't know much about her life. I know she has a kid. I know about his school. I know how they travel. I mean, I know stuff like that. It's just, we don't know much. I don't know a whole lot. And she was like, so she's like coloring my hair. And she goes, you seen any good shows lately? Like are you watching any good Netflix? And I was like, like, oh, nice, Victoria. And so I would, Paula. Thank you for saying that. Scientologists do not sit around. They don't sit around and they're constantly cleaning. And there's something that they always yell in Scientology where I grew up. My dad would always say, produce, produce, produce. Let's go. Right? Hey, Forever Huff's living. Get off the couch. Get up. Let's white glove this room. Go pull those weeds. I want you to do this for 6 hours and then come back to me and write down everything you did so I can check it off and make sure you did it. There's a big belief system in Scientology that if you're sitting around, you're idle. And idle means you're getting nothing done. So there's always something to be done. And cleaning, I wish I knew what policy it was, but there was a reference we used to have to read all the time that L. Ron Hubbard wrote that said, if you want to make a ton of money, go clean your kitchen, go clean your cabinets, go clean your house. Thank you, Hockey Smash. I'm not kidding. So like even back when I was like had my first home, I used to think I need to make more money, and I'd literally go start like scrubbing stuff because it was a reference that LRH wrote about that. So like if I remember being on staff and you can't call in sick. It would never happen to a Scientologist. You can't call and go, I have really bad cramps. I'm vomiting. I have a fever, whatever it is. Yes, Tammy. Hey, thanks, Ghostwriter. You cannot. Hey, Purple RN. So I remember being a kid because I was 14 or 15. I was on staff. And do you remember Dan's mom who came in when he threw the fax machine? Thanks, Susie Kelly. And she went like that to Liz and said, look at her. She's fucking out to lunch. She was the one who I said that threw more chairs than I'd ever seen. She was incredibly abusive. She threw objects all the time. She was very mean. I come in to post as a kid, as a teenager. I was so sick. I must have had the flu because I had a really high fever. I was sweating. I was burning up. I was freezing. And I came in just like pale and I was vomiting. And you still have to go to work. There's no not going to work. So I come in and I sit down on the couch. There's a couch in the front area where reception is for new people, right? And I sit on this couch and Linda comes walking past me and I'm not even seated. I'm like hunched over and I was like, and she goes, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm really sick. I'm so sick. And she was like, get your fucking ass off that. I mean, she started screaming. That's all she could do is scream. She said, get your fucking ass off that couch. She was like, and start cleaning. She was like, now get to work. I mean, if you're sick, it's even more reason to clean. If you're well, they don't really push that unless you're in trouble, right? But if you're sick, when I was little and I was sick, my dad would say, you're sick. You're not going to sit around. You're going to get up and you're going to clean. And he would say, go clean those baseboards, go pull those weeds. Like it was a thing. So it's like you learn in Scientology to be like, oh, it's allergies. It's just allergies. Every Scientologist, when they get sick, oh, it's allergies. Because nobody wants to, hey, Brenda, nobody wants to admit they're sick because you're going to get in trouble for that. You're going to have to start cleaning. Hey, Heavenly Heather Lane. Liz Tricks, we all need to remember we aren't in a trauma race. Some traumas can have different paths or experiences. All stories are valid. I love this and deserve to be respected. Whether you believe it or not, it is true for them. Just listen and be helpful. We are here to care. Yes, I love that, Liz, so much. And I just want to add to it, even if you have like, you know, even if it's like a family member and you're like, well, I was there. That's not what happened. Zip it. It doesn't matter. You don't need to prove people wrong about who their character was at a certain time. It's trashy garbage to do that to people, to hold someone to a version of who they were or why they made the decisions they made in that time. Sometimes people do shitty things under pressure, right? Sometimes they do, especially from what I know, being a Scientologist. I've seen people make some shitty decisions, especially as parents under pressure. And Robin. And so I guess what I'm saying is now, so even in Scientology, there's something you guys know, I call it the snitch culture. Like everybody writes everybody up. It's called a report. There's a ton. Hang on. I'd actually like to show you this because everybody talks about a KR. Hey, Nicola, but what if they abused you and tell you now that they never did? Oh, hey, Kirsty Collins, gaslight you? Oh, that's happened to me many times. That was my ex-husband. I'd go, why did you do that? And he'd go, do what? I didn't do anything. Get rid of them. They're trash. I'm sorry, but that's a horrible person. Okay. Kim is Blue will get a kick out of this. So there's you guys talk about knowledge reports, which makes me laugh because a knowledge report is probably the most widely used report in Scientology. It's a report on knowledge, but you're always tattletaling on someone when you write a knowledge report and you give the person a copy of the report. So that's what I mean. The thing I miss about Scientology is they stab you in the front. They tell on you to people and they give you a copy of it. Like there's no behind the you stab in the back stuff. Look at how many kinds of reports there are. Look at this. Knowledge reports, staff member reports, damage report, misuse report, waste report, idle report, idle report. That's where you're sitting around. Alter is report, loss or theft report, a found report, non-compliance report, dev T, which is developed traffic, error report, misdemeanor report, high crime report, high crime, high crime, no report. Do you guys see that? A false report, a false attestation report, an annoyance report, job endangerment report, technical alter is report. Did you see the no report? Here's the top. Hey, Ruth Anna. Technical non-compliance report, knowledge report, things that shouldn't be, tech and qual ethics chits, disputed ethics chits, cleaning of ethics files. So there's a lot of snitch culture. There's a lot of reports. Hey, P. Taylor. And the one I wanted to show you just there is, thank you, Victoria. The one I wanted to show you was idle report. They will, Jen, they will annoyance report. Yeah. Yep. If you're being annoying, I've had a high crime report written on me before. That's a pretty big one. Idle reports are if you're sitting around doing nothing. They will report you for not being productive. I'd be screwed if I had to pass a white glove test. I wouldn't pass it even if I just cleaned. Yeah, it's not easy. White gloving a room is really, really hard to do, DS Kitty. It's tough, and I love you. Thank you for super chatting that. Kim is Blue, you would not. But yeah, no, people really, really, really put those reports to the test. They write them all the time. That's the purpose of reports. And I'm trying to make my point. It's a lot of reports, and I'm glad I showed that to you guys because everybody just refers to the knowledge report. No, there's a lot of different reports. Did you ever get to go on vacation? No, nobody goes on vacation in Scientology. What other jobs did they have me do besides cleaning? I was the COPE officer, which was also like the ethics officer. So everybody cleans. An alter is when something is altered from what it's supposed to be. So that applies when you misapply the tech that LRH wrote. So if you alter the tech, that would be, so if I got in really big trouble for the barley formula, LRH wrote a formula for babies to drink. He didn't want you to breastfeed. So I altered the barley formula and I did goat's milk. I think you were supposed to use like evaporated milk and I used goat's milk instead. And I got so many reports written on me for altering it. So altering LRH technology is like a huge misuse of the tech. The point is, it's what I'm trying to, I feel like I'm in too big. I need to narrow down what I'm trying to say. Basically, just showing you that little tiny detail, right? Showing you that about reports. How does that make you feel? Surveilled, right? It makes you feel, what was LRH's reason for no breast milk? He said women of today, not women of a long time ago, women of today do not have a healthy enough diet. Reese, what you are describing is within the Sea Org. That wasn't true for public. Well, here's the thing, Tori. It was true for me. This is why I always say, Tori, I only speak for me. I don't speak for other Scientologists, and I don't correct other people's stories. So where I grew up in Scientology, Tori, that is how my father ran the house, and that's how the Kansas City org was. But like, for instance, when I streamed with Sterling, he had an entirely different Scientology background and story. So I never, Tori, I always make a point to say, this is how it happened for me in Scientology, but the tech might have been applied differently for you or for this person or that person or the Sea Org or public or staff. So I always just stick to my own, what I know and how I was raised in it. So I just stay in my own lane and I don't want to correct anybody else's stories on what happened. But hi, Tori. Welcome, by the way. Has a woman ever punched someone for yelling in their face? I mean, people hit each other in Scientology. Yeah. I think Lisa said she wasn't safe. Is she still here? I mean, unfortunately, Vicky, I don't know her information. I don't know her last name. Hey, Reflections. Hey, Tara Michelle. I don't know anything about that woman. I don't know how to call for her. I would love to help, but I don't know where she is in this world. So here, I got off track here. What I'm trying to say is this. What are those, back to those reports? Everybody remember what I just showed you in those reports. What does that mean to you? It means surveillance for me. It means you're jumping from one foot to the next constantly. You're playing hopscotch, right? Is that what that means for you? That's what it means for me. Oh God, I'm going to get reported for this. I'm going to get written up for this. I'm going to get an idle report. I'm going to get a high crime report. I'm going to get a knowledge report, right? So that's what I'm trying. That's kind of what I'm trying to get across to you guys. And so I feel like my whole upbringing, I constantly have this feeling whenever, Lisa is still here. Hey, Joan Marie. I'm not using my real name. I didn't get the impression that you're currently in an unsafe space. Lisa, if you are, I need you to, I can't reach out. I don't know who you are. And if you are, I really hope that you will do what needs to be done as far as, do you need to call 911? I must not have caught what's going on, guys. I didn't see what she said that was so scary. But Lisa, if you are not in a safe space or you are in danger, I hope that you can get out of there. I hope you can call 911, call a friend, call somebody. And I'm sorry that I missed whatever it is that you said. No Taco Bell in Ecuador. So here's what I'm trying to say, guys. I have realized something in the last couple of weeks, probably in the last week. I realized, hang on just a second. Hang on just a second, guys. Okay. Caroline, thank you for becoming a member. I mentioned it, as you said, in Scientology. They are in general insane about illness and PTS. Yeah, again, it's in Scientology for me. That's all I mean. I'm speaking in my lane and I'm talking about what happened to me. And whenever, hey, Heather Snoopy, whenever I talk about my Scientology story, I always make a point to say, this doesn't apply to other ex-Scientologists. This doesn't necessarily apply to how someone else was raised. It's just from my Scientology experience. That's all. And mine was very different than a lot of other people's. It just was. My dad was really different with his punishments in Scientology. Yeah, these reports are insane. So what I want to say is this. I have found, hey, Lena Swell, that without knowing it, without being self-aware enough of it, I have been hopping from one foot to the next just on autopilot. Like psychologically, I've been doing that since I was a child. Does that make sense? Like the fight or flight thing probably, right, would make sense. And so lately, like I said, I just got some pretty devastating news. And my first, hey, Kestrel, my first thought was not, hey, Mary Krause, was not, oh my God, what are we going to do? Oh my God, I have to fit. Like, normally that's where I am. I'm very, very much like, holy shit, oh my God, we got to come up with a solution. We got to do this, we got to do that. We got to connect these dots. Like, I just freak out. And that's kind of how they have us running like mice in a lab in Scientology. Is just very like, there's solutions for everything. You follow this policy for this, you do that, what LRH says about this. It's just, there's always a solution for something. Oh, I thought it was at 7. Hold on just a second, guys. This is Huxley's therapist. Okay, hang 1 second. I don't want to scream in your ear. Teddy Bear Scott, wow. I never see you in the lives. Thank you for being on the replay. I'm happy to see you. Hold on. Thank you, son. He's coming on. Thank you. This may not be as interesting of a show today, and it may not be interesting. It's a very interesting discovery for me, but it may not be for people who don't understand what I'm trying to say. I wish someone would have rescued you from this cult, and your dad as well. He really is nuts. He really is nuts. Yeah. Hey, Lisa, thank you. He really is nuts. And I guess I feel like my whole what I don't know the terms, but like I feel like I've just been running on like, what did someone say about me recently? Oh, I know. Who said it? Hey, Jennifer Folsom. Hey, Heather Rhodes. Someone said to me recently, oh, it was my therapist. It was the day I asked him if I had ADHD, because you guys told me I had ADHD. And he said, he said, you have some symptoms. He said, but you manage it just fine. He said, but there's no question. He said that you run on a very high motor. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like I run on a really high motor, and it's just like burning out. Like it's going so fast. And what I realized is, thank you, Sophia. What I realized is, like, thank you, Julie. Like, there is no time limit on this. Growth doesn't need to be like, do you sometimes feel like you would be in trouble if you believed in something other than what you were taught? Oh my God, yes. I would get in trouble. I don't want to say we. I say we because of my family, me and my sister. We would get in trouble if we didn't follow LRH exactly in my house. Yes. And I constantly still feel like I'm going to get in trouble, and I'm slowing it down. I'm finally backing out of that. But yes, even in public, even if I break a rule or like, I can't remember if I told you guys this, but I like, this is the dumbest example, but it's an important example. I was at Publix like a month ago, and the conveyor belt was full of whatever the lady in front of me was buying, and I put the little divider thing in between us, and a piece of her groceries fell into mine, and I didn't know it until I got home, and it was caviar. Nobody eats caviar. I don't eat fish at all. And I was like, it was like $16. And I was like, that's a lot. I need to get the money back. Like, normally I don't think I've ever returned food to a grocery store once. I did it at Costco once, but that was because I think there was something wrong with it. And so I was so embarrassed to take it back, but I was like, it's $16. That's a lot of money. Like, I can apply that to more groceries. So even then I felt like I was in trouble. Like, I walked up to the Publix thing and I was like, hi, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I was like, here's the receipt and here's the product. And I was like, I was so like this weak little, and it's like that. Like, I feel like I broke the rules. Like, I'm going to get in trouble. It's so stupid. That's such a dumb idea, but like, or example, but my whole life I have this, like, my shoulders go down. Do you remember my very first stream with Aaron? That's what I looked like. Hey, Marshall Laird. I was like this. Like, waiting to hear my fate. Like, I was scared. I was terrified of that stream, right? Because I was outed. My life was over. But even still, I'm working through that. And I cannot believe this is the dumbest example of progress you're ever going to hear in your life. And I'm going to share it, and I'm embarrassed to share it. in public, I act a certain way. I always have in my life. I'm very like, hello. Like I try not to take up any space and I try not to get in trouble. And I try not to even look like I exist when I'm in public. You never had anyone showing you the ropes. True, Lumen. I think I get what you were saying. If not going into panic is definitely from processing out of Scientology, but it's very much has to do with having a relationship with God. Yes, that's a beautiful, yes, I love that, baby steps. I absolutely love that. Thank you for putting it that way. I like how you interpreted that, and thank you for super chatting it. So this is so stupid and embarrassing, and you guys are going to be like, are you serious? So I got my hair done today. I'm becoming more and more like a normal person. Like I do what I want now. And I notice it greatly. And I love it that I do what I want. And I don't care what other people think. I don't want to make myself small. I got to get off this channel. You're getting to be way too normal. Thank you. I'm too mainstream, Lisa. Lisa, I get it. It was so good to know you, babe. Love you, Lisa. No, I have to fix my bra. Reese, are you not sure how to socialize with people? No. That's not it. I over socialize with people, Mimi. I don't have a problem talking to people. But the point is, I don't want to take up space. Like, I am more like, hi, bunny. Hey, baby doll. I'm really late. I apologize. Loving the hair. Can't wait till tonight. Yeah, we're doing part 2 on the boat tonight. Thank you, babe. Thank you. Thank you, Mary Krause. I don't want to take up space. I don't have a problem communicating. I can communicate with anyone. Have you found it hard to make decisions? No. I'm very decisive. No. Thank you, Reflections. Today at the hair salon, I walked out with a billion foils in my head. I sent this picture to Tommy. He goes, I'm going to make that our thumbnail. It was so cute. He said, how's it coming along? And I was like, good. And I sent that to Tommy. And I'm in the chair and I've got the heater behind me. Well, before I got in the chair, hey, Erica, there was a table with granola bars, chips, water, coffee. And normally I'd be like, I'm hungry, but I don't want to take anything. Like, I don't want to look stupid. Nobody else in the room is eating. I like that. Like, I'm just weird. I'm just weird about it. I walked past those. Hold on. That's Huxley's. Huxley, are you getting on? Okay. I walked right past those chips and thanks, Anne. I walked past those chips and I was like, oh, and I like sorted through the flavors and I grabbed the salsa sun chips and I grabbed a water and I went and sat there under the heater and I was like sitting there eating. I would have never done something like that in my life because I don't want to draw attention. Hey, Tennessee girl, I don't want to, oh, I love that video. Yeah, I don't want to inconvenience someone. I don't want people staring at me. Like it's that. And that wasn't the case at all. I was like looking at reels on Facebook. I was like I was in my house. I was like sitting there eating. The point is, I know that sounds stupid, but that was a huge step for me. That was just a huge step for me, just being like, I'm hungry. There's food. I'm going to get something to eat. Like normally I would be like, oh, I want to, but I can't. Like it's weird, but I make myself small because, hey, Cindy Swizz, of the fear, the looming fear of like, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm in trouble. Now, why would you get in trouble for grabbing chips? You ask. I wouldn't, but it's the constant fearful state that I'm in of like, oh, I don't want to take up too much space. So I don't want to step in the wrong thing. I don't want to like, it's constant. It's just a constant thing. Thank you, Alicia. Okay. You guys do kind of seem to understand. I felt really dumb telling that story. Old Charlie, your confidence is rising. Yes. Where'd you go? I need a card. Yes. Again, milestones don't have to be huge. That's very validating, Jen. Yeah, it's very validating. I have that same problem. Proud of you for feeling like you deserve to take up space. That's it. And I don't think that's an ex-Scientology thing. I think that's just a human/woman thing. I think women are kind of like, be good, be quiet. I feel like not all of them are raised that way, of course, right? Hey, Chris Crafts and Coffee. But it's the feeling like I'm going to get in trouble. It's the, I don't want to be too loud. I don't want to draw attention to myself. I don't want to take up a lot of space. Like that It's a human/woman thing. Yes. Yes. You have agoraphobia? I know a lot of people that have that. It is, I think, and so I'm so glad that you guys are like getting what I'm saying because I thought a bunch of you were going to be like, "Are you serious?" No, it was a big deal for me. I literally was like, I had all these foils in my head, and she was like, "I'll be back in 25 minutes," and I was like, "Okay." And I just like grabbed this bag of Sun Chips and I grabbed a water and I was like sitting there holding my phone. And I was like no big deal. Like I was just being myself. I didn't care if people were looking at me. I didn't care if people saw me eating. I'm like, that's what it's there for. Haven't you ever had that? Thank you, honey. You are never in trouble again. Thank you. I still struggle with it, says Jody. Exactly. I love this channel that it's mainly women because I feel like you guys really, really get it. Plus old Charlie, plus Joel Sachs, plus Chef Brian, plus Mark. I just feel like there's a lot of guys too that get it. And that's why they come to this channel. But I love the women here because I feel like you guys really understand and are in tune with what I'm saying. You're realizing your worth, says Julie. Been working through this stuff in therapy. Good for you, Chris Crafts and Coffee. I love that. God, I love how much you guys understood what I just said. I really didn't expect you to get it. It felt like such a dumb example. Julie, love the deserve to take up space comment. Thank you for reminding us all to enjoy our space race. And you look fabulous. Thank you, Julie. And it's true. Lesson, take the snacks. Hey, Sierra Terry. But have you ever had that where you have that like fearfulness and you don't want to eat or say anything, but like you walk in somewhere and they're like, there's like food or snacks or anything. And they're like, have something to drink, have something to eat. And you're like, oh no, that's okay. Thank you though. But it's like, why? If you're hungry, eat something. Like I've had people say that to me. They're like, get a drink. And I'm like, oh no, that's okay. I'm okay. Thanks. Like you're just polite. I feel like that's most women. We're just meant to be polite. We were raised to be polite and quiet and pretty and not talk a lot and get married and have kids and like do it all and have the career. It's like our lives are already like decided and drawn up for how we're supposed to act, how we're supposed to be. And hey, Heather, and I wonder if this is too short. I just think it felt so good. You have had major growth and your hair looks amazing. Thank you, Colorado girl. You're learning how to take up space and your own space. And that's it. And that is why we come for the eye candy because women are much more fun. Women are a lot more fun. That's another, I kind of go back to what I've been talking about the last few days, which is the crappy people on the internet that attack me, right? I'm not going to go into them tonight because I've already talked enough about it. But that's what this is all about. Shutting my channel down, shutting me up. Reese's story doesn't add up. Now she's with Tommy again, but they were broken up here. But she said this when she was a mother to Huxley when he was 13. But now she's saying this. Like they're constantly trying to catch me in lies when all I was doing was making decisions at the time while I was in survival mode. Because being yourself and taking up space is not survival mode. That's being your true self. I have never felt comfortable being myself. I am, Kim is blue, over polite, quiet. How many times in my life was I told, you're not ever going to talk about that? A lot. And I never did talk about that. So now I have a voice, I have a platform, I'm telling my story, and it might be different today than it was yesterday because my life has changed. That doesn't mean that I'm a liar, and that doesn't mean anything bad. It means we're growing. But they're trying to shut me down, put me back in that box, silence my voice, make me feel small, and not allowed to be here on the internet. They literally want to bully me off the internet. Just like the rest of the world. There's bullies in schools, right? There's bullies at work. They're trying to make you feel small and like you shouldn't be here. And I think that's absolutely, keep doing it. Keep going for it. Keep trying to find those receipts, those inconsistencies, hold people to a version of who they were 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. It's so stupid. Of course, I'm not the same person I was a couple of years ago. Like, I can't believe that you would try to even point that out, but keep doing it because it's a reflection on you. I have learned that from Brene Brown, a lot of shame. I still don't fully understand where it came from. I had a storybook childhood, but it's so common. See, I love that though. I love that Debbie had a storybook childhood, but she carries it as well. It's a woman thing, I think. I love that there are other people talking in the chat that they're also agoraphobics. From one agoraphobic to the rest, relax and keep making sure you chat with us. Sometimes scary, but fun. I love that, Just Joan. Thank you for saying that. Grace Focus, keep being you. There is only one that makes you irreplaceable and of value in every space that you occupy. This is for Reese and everyone. What a beautiful thing to say. Thank you for that. And thank you for your picture. I love that. Hey, Mindy Doolin, you are looking at least 10 years younger today. Not exactly sure what it is. Everybody is saying that. And I'm not really sure what that means, but thank you. Everybody's saying I look younger. It must be my haircut. I don't know. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so weird having just come from watching that video. You and Tommy are so much more self-assured as well as the physical changes. We are, and you can't take that away. And it's so stupid. Oh, what did I just do? No. Okay. I clicked on something weird. It's so stupid to, hey, Pepper Jelly. I hope you're doing okay, babe. Thank you, Lisa. It just goes back to minimizing people, minimizing their stories, minimizing, hey, Lapis, I'm glad to see you. Minimizing who they are, trying to make them feel smaller, trying to make them look like you should doubt them, like they're liars, like they're inconsistent. It's just all where that comes from. And it's not a shocker to me that women then do make themselves small to fit in spaces and not take up a lot of room and not be overly loud and don't share your opinion too much. It's weird. And that doesn't mean be loud and annoying and obnoxious. It just means grab the chips, grab a snack, have a seat, make yourself comfortable in the space. It's your space, right? Don't make it smaller for people. You didn't just lose hair today. You've lost the restrictions that have been holding you back for years. Pat Jonas, that's a really cool thing to say. Thank you. And Sophia says, butter cake, being happy and at inner peace makes you look younger. Thank you, Sophia. I love you. Hey, Charlene. It's just not okay. People are validated in their own stories and space, and no one is perfect. We constantly have to upgrade our lives for changes within ourselves. Absolutely. Reese, now you have an army who's got their arms locked side by side and can't blow you off the internet. Ruby, that's so true. I don't ever worry about it anymore. You know, there's always new waves of hate. There's always going to be people going, oh, I'm going to blow the roof off of this one. Wait till you see what I got on Reese now. Wait till you see the receipts on this one. There's always that. There's always that. And I don't chase those things. And I don't think most of you do either over here, right? Like we're here because we want to be here and we want to improve and we want to admit to the things that maybe decisions we did make in survival mode, but no one's here to rub their past in their face or go, you did what 3 years ago? Yeah, it was decisions that we probably had to make in survival mode. And if you do hold me accountable to that, or if you do walk away because I made some decision or I said something or anything like that, I have to be honest, I don't want you in my life. I don't want you in my life. I have two people that recently, I don't know if it's because of decisions that I made, went very quiet on me lately, who I thought were friends. And I said to another friend today, she was like, where did that person go? And I said, I don't know. And I think it's because of my personal choices she was disappointed in. And I said to her, I said, you know, in the past, I would have been like, what did I do wrong? I shouldn't have shared that much. I shouldn't have done that. No, it just shows clarity. I'm not mad at that person. Doesn't make them a bad person. But if you're not going to be there for me in times that you don't like if you're not going to be there for me or stand by me and go, I don't love this decision, but I'm still here for you and I'll be here for you if it backfires. Those are the people I want in my life anyway. I don't want people in my life who are like, oh, I don't like that. So I'm going to back away. I'm going to pull away, right? What are boundaries? That's a nice thing to say. I love this chat. And that's a reflection of you, Reese. I love this chat so much. This speaks so loudly to me tonight. Thank you. I have to work on this too. I love that, honey. I love that. For both Reese and Tommy, they've told us everything. There's nothing that all the liars can tell us that we don't already know. We know when they are lying, they don't even challenge. Well, it's just most of these people don't have any credibility anyway. The ones who are yelling, I got the receipts, I got the truth on my side. Most of them have been caught lying themselves. Most of them have been caught doing something shady, caught doing drugs, caught beating their kids, caught with criminal history, something, right? Like usually it's something. So there's not a lot of credibility there anyway. And if you're just trying to make hateful shit about me and Tommy, that also speaks to me and you, right? Like why are you watching it? Why are you looking for it? My real friends who support me, don't go looking at that shit. They don't need to. They know me. They don't need to. Anyway, what are boundaries? Hey, Tawana Ball. I love that, Heavenly Heather. Boundaries are simply, and I've said this 100 times, but it's worth repeating. Boundaries are clarity. That's a real thing for me. Boundaries are clarity. That's all they are. So if I overshare with you as my friend, one-on-one, if I overshare with you and I said something I shouldn't have and you didn't like it, let's say it was about my life, though it had nothing to do with you. It triggered you, though. It triggered you. And you don't say anything about it. You just simply pull away from me. I'm not mad at you for that. It triggered you and I understand. But I don't want you as a friend, because if you can't be there for the lows, only the highs, or you are disappointed in a decision I made, or you don't like that I'm with Tommy, or you don't like that I live here in Tennessee, or you don't like that I want to move, whatever it is, I'd rather know that up front because that's clarity for me, right? I can't have, what do they call those, fair weather friends? Isn't that what that's called? Like a fair weather person? Like, also remember, know the difference between who is in your corner, truly in your corner, and who is in your business. Right? And the people who are in your business, those are like fair weather friends. I want people, even if it's one or two, I want people. Do you know my close friends in my life now? Do you know what they say to me all the time? There's like a handful of them that say this. Reese, call me anytime. I'm like, okay, I will. Thanks. It's kind of like when they go, have some snacks. I'm like, no, thank you. Appreciate it though. They're like, call me anytime. I'm like, okay. They're like, 2:00 in the morning, Reese, call me if you need to call me. Those are real people. Those are the people that I want to know because I want to be that person for them. I'm still understanding what a friend is and like the definition of a friend, because a friend is subjective. Might be something totally different. I can't, for one, a friend for me is not someone I have to be on the phone with every day. I don't like talking on the phone and I don't want to be stuck. I had a friend in the past that was like calling me for 3 hours a day. And I'm not kidding. I can't handle that. It drains me. I already talk for a living 2 hours a day. I have my other job. Like I can't just be chatting all day. But it's to me, it's also someone who you can rely on, you can dump on, and they're not going to walk away because you made it. Like, I don't want a friend. It makes me very, very sad to have a friend that might not, like, I have a close friend who's dating someone that I don't like. I don't like him. Sorry, I don't. She has no idea. And I talk to her regularly. She has no idea. Every time she brings him up, I'm like, oh, wow, that's nice. Cool. Like, why would I selfishly say I don't like him? It's just going to drive a wedge between the two of us. And it's not my boyfriend. How selfish of me to be like, well, I don't like him. That's a childish, immature thing to say between two friends. You don't have to like the guy I'm with. I expect you to be my friend, though, right? Like, thanks, Liz. Lisa says she does now. No, she would have no idea. She would have no idea. And she doesn't watch my channel, but she would have no idea. Friends make space for you. Thank you, dear. I did. To be a hot mess. So hard having a friend dating a jerk. It is, Michelle Dry, but it not so much when it's not your business. I have friends that in the past that didn't like Tommy. I have friends that didn't like Tommy. I don't talk to them anymore. And it's not because of Tommy. It has nothing to do with him. But I would be so uncomfortable on the phone with them. I had a particular friend last year that when Tommy and I broke up and I started to talk to him again, she literally called me and went, "Oh no." She goes, "You're going to start talking to him again." She's like, "You guys are just going to get back together. I know it. I hate that." Do you know how uncomfortable that made me feel all the way from here on a phone call? I was like, "So you just put conditions on our friendship. So now I can't, like, you just shut a door on me that, like, I can't talk about anything with him. Now I don't want to talk to you because you just made me uncomfortable, right? Like, why can't you? Isn't this how it is with our children, even? Like, maybe your son or daughter might be dating someone you don't like. Are you supposed to be like, ugh, I hate it, and stomp your feet, and then it makes you less safe for them to come to? That's what it does for me. It puts conditions on things and it makes our relationship now less safe for me to talk to you. That's all you just did. That's all you just did. So even if Huxley in the future has some girlfriend or a bunch of girlfriends or a wife that I don't like, I'm going to shut my damn mouth because it will drive a wedge between me and Huxley, right? It's not okay to do that. It's entitled. It's not your relationship to comment on. I thought Huxley let Seamus in. Joanne Holly, I haven't read this yet, but thank you for the giant super chat. I've hated myself for years and felt shame and not worthy of any kind of happiness. I know. Are you on your call?
Yeah, but he was loud.
Oh. Shameby. I had to do things part of me will never recover from, but I have taken back my power and I don't let anyone tell me I'm not good enough, and being here helped me. That is so powerful. I've hated myself for years and felt shame and not worthy of any kind of happiness. I've had to do things part of me will never recover from, but I have taken back my power and don't let anyone tell me I'm not good enough. That is so open and vulnerable of you to say. I know Joanne's story, so I know a lot of what she's referring to, not all of it. I don't know her whole life, but that is such a powerful thing to say. And Joanne, I want to say this because we are such close friends. I love that you said you're taking your power back, because to me, that means, what if you were a YouTuber or had a public life? How would you feel if people used your past against you and were like, what about these decisions you made here? What about these decisions that you made that were really bad decisions because of this? What happened? Right? Like, that's what I think, that's such a beautiful thing, because it goes back to, and Joanne, I mean it. Thank you for the giant super chat. That was a huge super chat. Thank you so much. It goes back to this quote that Case Face, if she's still here, said, "Give yourself grace for the decisions you made when you were simply trying to survive." I'm going to read it again because it applies to so many of us, men and women. Give yourself grace, or we could even change this to forgive yourself for the decisions you made when you were simply trying to survive. That's all bullying is. Do you understand that? That's all bullying is. She said this. She dated this guy and he was doing this. She cheated on that. Yeah, you're holding me accountable to things that I've already forgiven myself for, that I've already spoken to, that everybody knows about. That's no one's business, but I've shared it anyway. And I have forgiven myself for the mistakes I made or the decisions that I made in survival mode. That's all bullying is. That's what you could chalk up bullying to. You inspire me daily to be stronger and stand up for myself. So I'd like to say thank you. That is so nice, Rhonda. And that is a huge compliment, just like Joanne Hawley. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. Thank you. I actually just realized that in real time. Like, our stupid bully, Marilyn, doing her members only stream on me, grifting, making money not only off of me, but charging people, her audience that she's supposed to care about, that she doesn't care about, because she's just reeling everybody in going, if you want to see this new whole batch of receipts I have on Reese, you got to pay to see them, right? That's all that is. It's bullying me and the other people she bullies and the other people bully, right? Bullies in general are doing that and holding all these receipts are probably fake. They're probably not even real. A lot of people make shit up with AI too. Keep that in mind, right? But all of those things are simply you're weaponizing my own life, my stories, my decisions I had to make, and you're weaponizing them and using them against me. They're my stories. It's my life. I painted it, right? I know I was there. You were not. And the fact that you have the receipts on it is hilarious to me. I never said that I said this today. I'm not a good person. I've never claimed it. Seamus, come here, Bubba. Bobsy. That's our special boy. Him's our special. Come here, Shamey. Show me. Show me. No? Well, there's your brother. Oh my God, that's so cute. Bobsy. Seamus is cute, but he is. Charging for the tea was something Aaron started. They all followed suit. Oh, I know. Hey, Alana. I'm loving what's happening for you. Yeah, it's charging to, it's a tabloid. It's gross. And it's charging people for other people's downfalls, hard decisions they had to make during times of survival. Bobsy? Don't ask to come in and then ask to get out. He's like, but I will. Thank you. No one is good but God. He tells us in the Bible. I love that. It's true. But here's the thing. I love when these guys try to hold me accountable to a time when I was under super pressure, either in Scientology or married to Jeff, or it was Royal Order of Jester stuff. Like, I'm not afraid of any of that. You're going to use my life decisions to weaponize. Thank you, Jen. Use that against me and somehow weaponize my own receipts against me. I think we see who you really are, right? That is so effed up, right? I know that we have seen, I know some of these people had to make some horrible decisions, right? For tough times that they were in their life, right? I know that for a fact. And I'm not going to bring those things up right now because I'm not into spilling tea and facts and gossip. Do you know, I know a lot of things about Marilyn. I know a lot of dirt on Marilyn. I'm never going to share it. When I found out about it, I was like, oh, wow, that's disgusting and horrible. That's vile. But it's not in my nature. It's not my style. And I would never, ever, ever, ever go, guys, you're not going to believe what I just got on Marilyn. Pay $10 tonight, come to a members only stream, and I'll tell you what it is. I wouldn't do it for free. I wouldn't do it at all. I don't care. It's not my past. It's not something I'm going to have to answer for one day when I'm dead. It's not up to me. Why do I care about her vile, disgusting past behavior and what she had to do when she was in a cult? I'm not going to speak to those things. I'm not going to talk about them. It's not my business. It's not my life. And it isn't it's what do they say? Cross to bear. It's not, I try to stick to what I want to work on and what I want to grow from. You know, I know things about all kinds of people where I'm like, oh my God, that's horrible, right? I don't go running to the internet to dump it and air out people's dirty laundry. I have done it. So before these haters go, but what about this? What about that? You're absolutely right. But I don't do it anymore because it's not who I am. It makes me feel sick to my stomach. And I don't do content like that. I do not feed on conflict and harming people and making people feel bad about decisions they had to make while under pressure, stress, or in survival mode. I have no doubt these details that I know happened during some form of pressure, stress, trauma, or survival mode. Why would I cackle at that and make fun of that? I wouldn't. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's right. Just because you have juicy details on a person doesn't mean that you should run to the internet to talk about them. That's trash. And I'm speaking to even me right now because I've done it. And every time I do it, I go, bleh, I'm sorry I did that. That is trash behavior to go, hey, everybody, I got the gossip. You're fucking awful. You're a perverted, awful soul. And you'll have to answer for that one day, not me. Right? I didn't say I was a good person, but I certainly do not get off on other people's sad histories and pasts and traumatic backgrounds, and for what they had to do during a time of trauma. Hey, happy early birthday. I agree, Colorado girl. You tell your story, Reese. You aren't responsible for telling mine or anyone else's. I am not. Reese will take my secrets to the grave. I have so many secrets that you all have willingly shared with me. There's so many stories of people in this chat right now that have messaged me privately and said, I've never told anyone this, or I've only told my therapist this. I've never shared it with anybody, and I never would. That's the true test of a really, so everybody's bad to a degree, right? We're all sinners. If you take somebody's story and put it out on the internet like a tabloid, and you try to make them and paint them in a really bad light and add to it and embellish and lie or whatever you have to do to get clicks and views and paid on it, that's the true test of a really bad person. That is the true character. So our friend Lisa Renfro, who is in here, who said, what about people who don't believe me? People who don't believe you, people who minimize it, people who take the story and run with it and try to cash in on it and grift off of it, all of those things. That's the true test of a demon right there. In my opinion, it's just one opinion out of 8 billion opinions on planet Earth. That is so my opinion, though, and you couldn't change my mind about that. To watch the evil light in Marilyn's eyes, Aaron's eyes, the grins on their faces when they talk about the gossip, the tea, and how excited and how they get off on other people's traumatic stories is a whole other worldly demonic thing for me. It's pure evil. It's not even pure hate. It's like evil and rotten to the core. Please take your own advice and don't blame yourself for past decisions. It goes both ways. Thank you, Baby Steps. It's a good thing to point out. And thank you for super chatting that. And that's another reason why, and I want you guys to really hear this. I'm not afraid of being here. The hate is never going to stop. People are constantly going to try to make money off of me and Tommy because they can, and they do. You put up my name or Tommy's name, or you put us both in a thumbnail, they rake in the views, the super chats, the PayPals, the clicks, right? So it's never going to go away. So it's a decision of like either learn to live with it and solve your issue of like, who cares? I don't care. If I lose people, it's so performative. That's such a good point, Lumen. If I lose some of you guys to hate videos or the new tea coming out, and it's, you know, I don't care if it's in my voice. I don't care if you've got me on video, because it's probably AI and it's probably a lie. And the people who I'm here for on this channel are the ones that I'm loyal to and loyal to me. I'm not here to prove anybody wrong. I'm not here to go, that isn't true. What they said about me isn't true. Believe it. If it's right and you believe it, believe it. Hey, Jeno, nothing happened. We're just talking about a really good topic. Seamus. I love you, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Thank you. And I've been loving your pictures lately. I know I said that yesterday, but speaking of good people, guys, just a side note. When I was leaving my hair appointment today, I stopped at Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's, and I just got like some stuff for the week. I got some ready-made soup. I got a lentil wrap. I got some bagels, yogurt, eggs for Huxley. Like I just picked up a few things. Hey, Mop Man. And hey, Hux. Well, that's your problem, Seamus. I was driving home, and do you guys remember Trendy Pieces? I have streamed there before. It's like a really fun little store. I didn't stream there, but I stopped by there today because they sent me, I'm on their text list and they sent me a text that you can get 20% off any item, just one item. So I was like, I'm going to stop by because I was literally right next to it. Thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. And I was like, I'm going to come in. I haven't seen them in a while. And I tried on a few things. I tried on a dress. I tried on like 3 tops. I tried on did I try on a pair of pants? I felt like I did. So I'm trying stuff on and I come out of the fitting room, and this is just a side note, but it's like, it's so weird when people do this and I've got to get over it. Someone asked me earlier, do you get nervous in socializing settings? No, I talk to people everywhere I go. And it's so weird when people like, you know how we talk about like, you can't take a compliment. We all have to work on that. Oh, Diana H for sure. When you can't take a compliment and you kind of reject someone is one thing. To be like, oh, I love your hair. And I'm like, oh, I just washed it. Like, you know how you kind of reject people's compliments? This is not that. And I was like, where does this come from? This is like snobbery. So I got a really cute top. Holly Day, are you in here? I got this on the sale rack. Plus I got another 20% off of it. And I can't wait to wear it. It's really cute. It's very girly. It's a puff sleeve. And I like the little just kind of vintage looking print. And it's really cute on. I unbuttoned it to take it off, but like it's really cute buttoned up here. And I like this little scalloping kind of embroidery detail. Oh, Holly. Okay. This looks like something a Holly Day would wear. I know some of the hell you lived through. To hell with all those assholes. Well, totally, Wanda. I'm just saying they're never going to go away and they're always going to make up new stories about me. They're always going to say like new tea, right? Sorry, Tommy's sending me the thumbnail to approve for tonight. He always does a good job. It's really cute, Holly. And so, hey, Yumi, Bobby, and Bobby McGee. Happy to be here. Love your attitude, Reese. You do you. Make no excuses. Thank you for that. And I'm not afraid. I'm not fearful anymore of what they're going to do. What's the next tabloid? What are they going to come out on now, right? I just don't care. I really don't. I'm hoping to have at least 40 years left of life, but like the first half of my life is over. I don't care what people say that I said or did. Yeah, Jen says it's hard for me to accept compliments. So the point is, and this is dumb, but it's a good example of like, what is wrong? What does this mean? So this lady who's probably a little bit older than me, she might have been in her 50s. She might have been in her 60s, not much older than me. I got it at where we shopped, Renee B, where you bought me the top. I got it at Trendy Pieces. And it's on the sale rack. And I got that in a medium, Renee B, and there were only 2 smalls left, and you would be a small for sure. And it would be good with your hair. Your present actions speak louder than their words. Oh my God, that is so powerful. Thank you, Colorado girl. That is so powerful. No, Renee B, I asked the same question, only that color. Your present actions speak louder than their words. Guys, that's a powerful thing to say. Your present, the most important word there is present. Your present actions. And everybody should take that and apply it to their lives. For people who try to hold you, like I was a shitty mother as a Scientologist. Presently, I'm not a Scientologist mother, and I'm trying very hard. So my present actions as a mother do not speak to my previous past as a Scientology mom. Thank you, Anne. Behavior is what's real, not words. Yes. I love that because it does show how much growth. Yes. So anyway, now I feel dumb even talking about this story, but I feel so uncomfortable when people behave this way. Are they, Debbie? I didn't notice. This older woman, she's very pretty. And I say older because she was older than me. It doesn't mean she's old, guys. She comes out. She's this like petite, little, thin, very Southern looking woman. Like very, you can tell she's probably from here. I heard her talk. She had brought her mom with her and she was talking like this. And just a very, very like, just very put together woman. And I come out of the fitting room and I'm looking on the sale rack for another I was looking for a smaller size in the dress I had tried on. So I'm standing there with a shirt on, and this woman comes out of the fitting room next to me, and her mom is out there. And thanks, Alana. And she's got this cute, I kind of wish I would have tried it on. This really cute, I love this kind of a sleeve. It was this kind of a sleeve, but it was like this. It was standing straight out. It had way more structure to it. And she looked so good in it. It looked good with her hair. And guys, when I compliment someone, I do it because I want to. Like, I've made people uncomfortable by being like, you have the most beautiful eyes. Like, I'll say anything to anyone. I like to give people compliments. She's wearing this shirt, and the mom's like looking it over, and the woman's like doing this and like seeing if she likes it. And I went, I love that on you. I said, I really, really like how the colors in the floral pops with your skin color. I said, it's good with your hair, and it's really good with your face. I said, the structure of the sleeve. Now, did she ask for my opinion? No. I don't think that that's inappropriate. I don't feel like that's a time to go, no one asked you, lady. It's not like I said, ooh, that's ugly on you. I was like, really, like, and I meant what I said. Why would I kiss somebody's ass? I am not a kiss ass, and I don't chase people either. So like, when I say something, I mean it. Holy shit. I was like, see, sometimes people in public, I'm like, are you a hater? Are you a Reddit person? Like, I'm a nobody, but sometimes I'm like, do you like fucking hate me or something? Are you Marilyn's mom? Like, what's going on? This lady looked at me, and that's literally what I said. I was like, the floral, really, the tones in the floral pick up your face. I was like, the structure of the sleeve is good with your hair. I also love fashion. So like, I always compliment someone on something if I like it, right? If I like the accessories with it, whatever. Damn. This lady looked at me and she went, excuse me. And she looked back at her mom. It was like, I felt like I just pooped on her mom's face. She looked at me like I was like committed murder. Literally, like we were already looking at each other, and she just went, excuse me. And then she did this. She did the slow gaze away. She went, I was like, oh, I wanted to beat her with a wire hanger, like stepmom lady, Joan Crawford. I was like, are you out of your damn mind right now? Because that nice compliment is about to turn to something really fucking mean. I didn't do anything. I shut my mouth. I was in a hurry too, and I was starving. The chips didn't hold me over at the hair salon. So I was like, I got Trader Joe's in my car. My lentil wrap is melting. But I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, again, that's such entitlement to do. Like, so this is a good circling back, buttoning up what we just talked about 20 minutes ago, making people feel small, or making like you have to feel small. So what did she do? She tried to make me feel small. Like, I didn't deserve to have that conversation with her. I didn't deserve to be in her space. I didn't deserve to comment on the top and compliment her. What was she talking like? You're so funny. What was she talking like? I don't know what that means. She came out almost at the same time as me. And the rack was right in front of me to grab a smaller size on the dress. And I was like pilfering through trying to find a medium. And she comes walking out and nothing. I didn't say anything. I said, oh, no, I did say. I went, or not. I do that when people are rude. Like when I am pushing a shopping cart, and if somebody is like, I accidentally tap somebody else's cart, or I get too close and I go, oh gosh, I'm sorry. And I'll pull my cart back, and someone will just look at you and walk away. I always go, actually, I'm not sorry. Or I'll go, or not, never mind. I didn't get that loud about it. I just grabbed the medium and I went, or not. I just hydrated Liz and Yadira. That woman is a gaslighter. They seem to have multiplied in the last few years. I seriously wonder if it's something in the water. I don't know. And I didn't take offense to it because she talked like this. She was talking to the sales associate. She was like, I like this, but I wish it came in a blue color, because she was like, my favorite color is blue. And I was like, oh, I was listening to this woman yap around the store with her mom. And she was like, these shoes are on sale, but I don't know if I want to pick them up or not today. I've got a similar pair at home. Like, she seemed chatty in that moment, but then she came out. You know what it was? You know what I should have done? I should have, I'm telling you right now, the South is not what I thought it was going to be. This is a mixed bag. Some people are really nice here, but the second I open my mouth and I don't have a Southern accent, you don't belong. You're not from here. So what I should have done is, hey, Eric, I should have come out of my fitting room and gone, now that's a good top on you. I love that blouse, sweetie. Darling, I love how the floral colors pick up in your complexion. My dear Lord, my sweet Southern. Yeah. Oh, I can do it. That's the Susie voice. I can do it. But yeah, I should have done that. I should have been like, that really picks up in your hair color. It's nice with your complexion, darling. I should have done that because honestly, be careful. I talk like that. Tennessee girl. My dad is from Chattanooga. I'm not making fun. I am simply able to do the accent very well. Love you, Mama Bear. So no, I absolutely should have probably done that and tested the waters to see if she would have been nice to me. I'm telling you right now, when I talk like this, people, I have found in my experience, people are not as kind to me. But if I go out and I start talking like this, it's like people, you're one of them. It's weird. It's strange. And it's almost like it's just deeply set. I don't know how else to put that. She was very rude. It was very inappropriate. And I just thought, oh my God, like I really, accents are good for a story. I do the British accent too. So anybody who's offended by that, I don't know why you would be offended by that. You know, it's really funny. No, I won't say it. I had to talk to some police the other day. I had to report something else to the police, and I was reporting it in a different town. I had to report it in the town of the individual, and I was actually making a report, and the cop was like, he was like, I have to ask you something. And he goes, I don't want to offend you with what I'm about to ask you. And I was like, okay. And he goes, I need to know your sex and your nationality, your gender. And I was like, I'm a white female. He was like, okay, I just don't want to upset you by asking you that. I was like, that doesn't upset me. It's the same thing with doing the Tennessee accent. Hopefully that doesn't upset you. If that offends you, I feel like maybe we need to probably find some things that really are offensive in this world. Like, I don't know, children being trafficked and raped, things like that, just like different things that might be more heavy than just doing an accent. That accent is way better than mine. Born and raised in the South, from Northwest Florida, almost Alabama. I play talk with Southern talk. Most of my family is in LA. Yeah. Next time, give them a shit-eating grin and say, well, kiss my grits. Yeah. But in all seriousness, a lot of theft. Shelly, the cop, a lot of theft. No, guys, my family is Southern. So yeah, if you took offense to that, then you probably don't know me that well. Costco rudeness don't even start me on Costco. Costco people are so effing rude. I'm offended at the people pretending to be sweet Southern girls and being, Tennessee girl. That's a reason to be offended. Hey, Anastasia, y'all want some sweet tea? Love you, Pat Jonas. But in all seriousness, I probably spoke for 7 to 10 seconds saying what I loved. And like, I love the sleeve. And I said, the structures is good. And I was like, I love the color. And this lady went, excuse me. And I thought, are you out of your damn mind? Are you really acting? You know what it was like? It's very expensive. Well, I didn't ask how much it is. I didn't ask, what did she say? Julia Roberts. It was Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. It was very much like, you obviously don't belong here. Please leave, right? Like that was the ultimate bullying to Julia Roberts, right? Like, she was making her feel small. You don't belong here. What a trash fucking behavior to have. That's what I should have said. But the problem with me is, in a situation like that, it's better for me to just say nothing, because it's all or nothing for me. If I would have said what I wanted to say, and it would have made a scene, and I know that store, and it's not classy, But I wish I would have said, you are trash behavior. To do that to someone, like that's trash behavior. To minimize someone and make them feel bad for complimenting you. Why? Because I didn't sprinkle rose petals for you? Because I'm not good enough to be in your space? What does that mean? Right? Absolutely, Original Ann. And it's completely uncalled for. And here's the way I look at that. It's like people who come into my chat, say something passive aggressive, and then I comment passive, I match your energy back. And they go, oh, I guess I'll just leave then. It's like, oh, maybe you should. Because if you're going to cross the line, I'm not allowed to. Do not, what's the old saying? Dish it if you can't take it. I'm not saying it's appropriate to match energy because it's kind of low to do that. You're just stooping to their level. Yeah, Julie. And I just walked away. But, oh my God, Kim is blue. But at the same time, every once in a while, you want to point that out. I didn't point it out because she was directing it at me. But I'll tell you when I do point it out, when I get really angry, is if people like that entitled better than you woman treat people in the service industry poorly. That's when I get mad. When I see women like that treating a cashier really badly, like they're stupid, or treating a waitress or a waiter really poorly because they're a waitress or a waiter and we're better than them, that shit, that's why I said my biggest pet peeve is entitlement. Passive aggressive and entitlement. I cannot stand anybody. I don't know who said it. I thought it was Tom Hardy, but I don't think it was. But somebody said, I was raised to treat the janitor with the same respect as the CEO. What happened to that kind of mentality? So because of how I look, how I'm dressed, my accents, I'm white, I'm black, I'm gay, I'm straight, any of those things, you're better than me because of your opinion on that. That shit makes me so angry. So because I'm a waitress, because you make more money, when did making more money make anybody's status or character better? You better fucking check yourself before you wreck yourself. That's what I should have said to her. Hey, C-dubs, that would have been hilarious to say that to her. When she went, excuse me, and she looked away. She went, I should have been like, you better fucking check yourself before you're about to wreck yourself. Like I should have done that. That would have been hilarious. When did that become the new thing? So because she was it was pretty obvious the woman was wealthy. I wouldn't consider myself wealthy at all. I live in a trailer, but she doesn't know that. And it just felt very much like, I'm better than you. There are so many ways to handle that than going, excuse me. Like, what? I was being kind. I'm sorry. Is that rude? Did I just offend you with my fucking kindness? Don't mistake it for weakness. Tennessee girl, that is so nice. And I hope I didn't offend you. Thank you for the super sticker. I have always treated the janitor with the same respect as the CEO. I love that, Lisa. I hate holding the door for someone and they say nothing. Ruby, that's my biggest one. And whenever somebody does that and they walk through the door, I give it about 2 seconds and I go, don't say thank you. I hate it. I cannot stand the lovely karma that lady probably racks up for herself on the daily. Yeah, again, because she did it to me, I was able to hold my tongue. I don't react to shit. Like I can hold back. How dare you be kind? But when I see a woman or a man like that treating someone else shitty, like I said, like if it's a waitress, a cashier, like someone who they think is less than them, I can't hold it together typically. Typically, I have to say something because I just think it's one of the worst things I've ever seen. Behavior on people who think they're better than others because they drive a Range Rover or because they have more money and it's obvious. And by the way, money talks, wealth whispers. I got a lot of farmers in this area that are millionaires times over and they wear overalls and drive shitty old trucks. Not everybody drives their assets. Usually, if you have to scream that you're rich with status symbols and try to show and prove it, you're usually just in debt up to your fucking ears. Most people who are truly wealthy don't even want you to know they have money. They don't want to show it, they don't want to scream it, and they don't want to prove to you that they have money. So, that woman, most likely, it doesn't matter whether she had money or not, because that doesn't buy character. That doesn't buy character. What have I said? This is a perfect example. The only true currency in this world is the effect that we have on another. What was her effect on me today? Can you imagine that woman's funeral one day? There's probably going to be a lot of people going, boy, she sure made me feel like shit. How do you really sleep better at night being like, excuse me, are you serious? You can't just smile at someone and go, thank you. I wasn't sure, but do you think, great, thank you. Like, usually that never backfires on me. Usually I'm like, I love that on you. And they'll go, really? And I'll go, yes. And if you belted that with like a little pop of red, and they'll go, I never thought of that. And I'll go, yes. And put a cute little, like, just do like a dangly earring. People usually love it and welcome it. There's always that one shitty party pooper person, though, that's like, excuse me, I'm better than you. Excuse me, I'm so rich. I'm so much better than you. I can't handle this conversation. I can't be around people like you. Excuse me. It's like, it's so true. Hey, Bubsy, I forgot you were in here. Nobody is, Jan. Nobody is. And it's like, we're all laughing at you. If you could only see how much people laugh in your face and behind your back when you only are kind to the CEO and you treat the janitor like shit. Everybody sees that behavior and no one likes it. It's so bizarre to me. It's so... Huxley, can you please let your creepy brother out? You stand up for others, Reese. It's good to stand up for yourself, true. I try to practice kind confrontation. I just don't do it. And I appreciate that. I don't stand up for me. And I don't confront people about it. Huxley, do you want to say hi? Do you have a shirt on? Yeah. Say hi. Show everybody your cute hair.
Everybody, I'm sorry, I was cooking a little bit.
I have a lot of new people who don't know you. This is Huxley. He's 16, almost 16 and a half, and he's really cute.
Hey, all new people.
You look so much like your dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, especially from afar like this.
Yeah, I used to look like you a lot more now. I'm looking like my dad.
You look more like your dad now that your hair is curling. Guys, he's getting curly hair and he looks so cute.
Yeah, I'm growing it out, so it's starting to curl.
I love it.
So,
nice.
Well,
what are you doing?
I'm cooking a little bit, cooking some chicken.
Did you have therapy?
Mm-hmm.
Go good?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. See you later.
See you.
Isn't he cute? Huxley is so cute. Love you, little redneck. Thank you, Ozan. I want to read this. And where did it go? He is tall and skinny. He sprouted up. He's really tall. And oh, here it is. And his voice is really deep. And he's like 5 pounds because he's got no body fat because he works out like 3 hours a day. What was your effect on her? I don't think she believed you. That's how she handles embarrassment. Some cry, some laugh, some lash. Ooh, that's a really good thing to say, Lisa. And that's a good point. The thing is, too, it's like I'm mad at her for it, but I'm also being a hypocrite because I say this all the time. You have to meet people where they're at, and you never know what someone's going through. Maybe that lady's husband died last week, and her way of dealing with it is shopping, right? Like, I don't know, to be honest. Maybe her father is going through Alzheimer's and she's having to care for him. And that was her one time out and she gets to get out of the house. I don't know. So to be honest, I am being kind of a shithead by saying what I'm saying. It affected me in a negative way. And I think it's okay to say that. But at the same time, I'm assuming I'm drawing up a narrative, but I don't know. I'm assuming she's some rich, I'm better than you woman. Maybe she just had a really, really traumatic thing happen to her. I don't know. But I walk back what I said because I know, Colorado girl. I just, the truth is we don't know. We don't know what somebody's going through. Or maybe she is just a crappy person. Yeah, it could be. Lazy Silver's like, or she's just really rude. Maybe a house dropped on her sister She's just mad because somebody dropped a house on her sister. What movie is that? Thank you, Joanne. He's so handsome. Love the hair. I have a beautiful daughter going to FSU in May. Good for you, Tawana Ball. And thank you. Reese, keep the bangs. Everyone needs a good bang. Yes, they do. Good, Marilyn. Really? Guys, I always have these shorter pieces. These always have existed. I always have her trim these short so that like they fall out of a ponytail. And then I have her shorten these. These are always there. She just, I don't know. For some reason, they're falling in front of my face today. I'm not a fan of bangs unless you're Jen Finberg and Zoe Deschanel. Hey, Louisa. I don't like bangs. I tried to have them once and I have too much oily of a forehead. And when you wake up in the morning, you have to like dry shampoo the shit out of them because it like absorbs all the grease on your head. So I don't like if I pull these over, like, look. That's like, ooh, God, she did cut these short because I could style them that way. See, like that's like Jen Finberg, but Jen Finberg's cute. See, Jen Finberg's in here. Look at her picture. Look at her picture. Everybody look. See her bangs? She pulls off bangs and I don't know how. Wow, she did cut these like bangs. I almost could do bangs. I just don't think I look very good with bangs. Now, if I pulled it up, I feel like bangs look really cute in a pony. See, that's cute. I always thought bangs were cute with a ponytail. But yeah, these are side swept. Thank you, Alana. I just don't feel like I pull off bangs. You have a nice forehead. We need to see it. But no, I think bangs in a ponytail and then like pull these out. Thanks, Susan P. So if I did that, I look like Jen Finberg, only she's way effing cuter than me. But see, that's why I like that too. I always have her cut those little pieces because whenever I pull up my pony, if you guys see me do it, we do that. And I let those fall out. Thanks, Ozan. Bangs are Zoe Deschanel on you, though. Deal with it. I don't feel like anyone pulls off bangs except Jen Finberg and Zoe Deschanel. That's it. Those are the only two I've never seen. Although, to be fair, I don't know too many of you with bangs. How do I fix this? Oh, my God. How do I side sweep them? What did I do? Help me. Somebody help me. They're stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. Is that fine? Okay. I'm going to have to go. Jen, I love you. And I think you're just the cutest damn thing. Hey, late night Mark. I love the bangs look. Okay. All right. I don't like bangs on me. They look cute on you. Yeah, I just don't feel like I pull them off. And to be honest, like children look cute in bangs. Hey, Mop Man again. Kids look cute in bangs. Erica, I thought you left. It's always weird to me when you guys are like, okay, everybody, I have to go. Have a good night. And then they're like still talking. I'm like, what? Like Baby Steps. She's like, I'm at the store. And then she was here. I love that she's here, but it confuses me. When you tell me you leave and then I see you, I'm like, oh my God, somebody stole her account. Reese, do you notice your ginger cat is different from other colored cats? What does that mean? What do you mean? Different from other colored cats? Yeah, he's also just very different. He's pretty different. He doesn't have, oh, that was yesterday. Sorry, Erica. I just embarrassed her. But really, I just embarrassed myself. It wasn't you. Sorry, Erica. Guys, some days just run into the next when it comes to this. We're lurkers. I like bangs on you. I can't do them as I can't stand hair in my face. I don't mind it, but it makes me look fatter. I'm already chubby and I've been eating cups of noodles like crazy and it's making me puffier in the face. So, they say orange cats are special. He certainly is. So I feel like if you put bangs, it like chops everything up. The other question I had before we leave, do I amuse you, Shelly? Guys, I'm trying to grow it out like a mermaid. I want it to get past the boobs, but it never does. My hair will not grow longer than this, and I don't know why. Should we cut it? I'm scared. I was FaceTiming with Tommy last night, and I was like, I have a hair appointment tomorrow. And he's like, what are you going to do? And I was like, same thing I always do. Every once in a while, hey, Amy again. I'm like, what if I cut it like to here? And I said to Tommy, I go, I bet it would make me look younger. And he goes, you already look younger. You don't need to try to look younger. Guys, what if I chopped my hair off to like shoulder length, The only problem is the reason I never do it is because what if I fucking hate it? It's going to take like 5 years to grow back that many inches. But what if I just had it like short? I don't think so. I just really like long hair and I don't do anything with it. And it's always in a pony. I mean, I don't style it. I don't know how to curl it. Thanks, late night Mark. So I'm like, why are you wanting? I think it would force me to style my hair and it would be less hot. This is like a sweater on your head. It's so hot. That's why my hair is always up. People are like, I love long hair. I'm like, not till you have it. You just pull it up all the time. My hair is up all the time. But I'm like, what if I chopped it off? I couldn't do it. Because again, if I cut like to here, look how much hair that is. Do you know how long it would take to grow that back? That would take years to get back to that. I just can't do it. I can't imagine it. It scares the holy heck out of me. These are the things I think about when the power goes out and I'm all alone. My hair is like that and I'm 64. Plus, here's the thing. As I age, I like long hair on older women. Like my mom is going to be 71 next month and her hair is like way past her tits. I wish my hair would do that. And I'm like, you look amazing with long hair. Like every day you look more and more like you're going to cast spells everywhere, all over this world. My mom looks like she should just have like sleeves of wizard and just like a magic stick of wand. I don't know if I said that right. I get it. My wife always puts her hair up in a pony when it's hot. Always. Yeah. I mean, that's what women do. We always put our hair up. Unless you're Jen Finberg. And Jen Finberg has the most perfect effing hair every day and teeth. And it makes me mad because my tooth chipped and her tooth is right. And sometimes I get mad at Jen Finberg because she's so cute. Diane does have really good hair. My mom looks so much every day, more and more like a witch. Yeah, she has sleeves of wizard and wand of magic and ball of crystal. Why do I feel like I'm talking in pig Latin right now? Long hair is easier. Ponies pull up on my roots. Yeah, I just don't. Okay. Joanne Hawley says, don't do it. Well, anyway, nobody's wrong and no one's at fault here. I like your hair, Mop Man. You have fun hair. If I grow my hair longer, could I cast spells? I'm interested in this. I think it's an automatic. Yeah, definitely. I know that all day long I'm casting spells, but they tend to just be on myself. And it's me just wishing for peace and money. That's pretty much my spells that I cast. She says, chop it. Long hair is easy to cut. Oh my God, I forgot that you cut your hair. Original Anne, you cut a bunch of hair off, but your hair is still long. You had really long hair. This is weird. I feel like I look like Jen Finberg right now with these bangs, and I'm loving it. I've always been secretly jealous of Jen Finberg's hair. What's sad is it's not going to look like this tomorrow. You guys are always like, hey, Reese, I love your hair. I always say, I'm like, well, don't love it tomorrow. This is from the stylist, guys. But my hair does look like this, but the bangs won't. Now I'm just rambling, and I think it's time to go. Hey, daft woman. I love that. I have hair down to my butt, and I can cast spells. So, Renee B., I would say that the longer the hair, the more you can cast spells. Hey, teacher mama life. Does Gert get haircuts? I trim her bangs, but Lord, no, she would never let someone do that. Thank you, Amy Edge. You would have to style it every day. Don't cut your sexy, big, beautiful hair. Thank you, Jody. Mine was streaming in my crack in the shower. Wow. Now it's above the belly button, and I don't plan to go longer. Man, and how do you guys get it to grow? My hair won't grow. Why is my phone doing that? Hold on. Can you do 8:15? Okay, guys, Tommy just texted me. I'm going to go on his show in 45 minutes to do part 2 of the Scientology interview. You need a rude person spell. Okay, he said, okay. Let's do 45 minutes. And the only reason I say that is because I have to feed Melinda. Lindy, we have to feed you your DMs. I didn't mean to wake you up, but it's Rhonda's fault. Oh my God, girl. Look at the size of it. Rhonda, look at the butt. Look at the back end. Look at the leggy foot. Look at all of it, Rhonda. Don't look away, everybody. Somebody was asleep. Somebody has beautiful cataracts. Somebody's really gorgeous. Did you know that you were really tiny, Punky? Did you know that you were a lot of extra? Did you know that these footy paws are absolutely stunning? Rhonda, where'd you go, girl? Rhonda, Buffy. Jen Finberg, there she is. Sorry I said that I get mad at you for being so cute, Jen, and I love your teeth. I just really love your hair, and I just feel like you have your whole life together, and sometimes I get sad about it because I wish my life was together. Regina George wore camo pants and flip-flops, so I bought camo pants and flip-flops. Jen Finberg, thank you for the super chat, and I love you. She hasn't eaten. How does she tolerate that? Oh, she only eats once a day, and it's like I have to sing to her to get her to eat. She's never been food motivated, not at all. Did you know that you were just a frosted mini wheat with eyeballs? Do you give dainty kisses? Oh, that's cute. Do you kiss people? Oh, you do? Oh, wow, girl. Really small. Where the hell is Rhonda? There's Armine. Look at my picture from 10 years ago. Jen Finberg, I've seen you on the Zoom calls. I see you all the time. You're so damn cute. It's just a lot for us to take in. When you're not there on the Zoom calls, people are like, she's so cute. I'm like, I know. It's almost like an accusation. Lisa, I love Chihuahuas, though. Everybody, I love you guys. This was a fun stream. We accomplished absolutely nothing, and I don't remember anything I said. I love that, Mop Man. Honestly, I made no sense in this stream, and we went into the woods. But I think that's okay. I think that's okay for a Tuesday. I think it's okay because as the butterfly's wings take off, the hummingbird comes down. The further uphill you go, the closer you are to the dark side of the moon. And I just think that that's really where we're at in this world. You know, you can, again, lead a horse to the forest, but is he going to chop wood? It's a slippery slope. And nobody knows the end to the story, except my mom with her wizard sleeves. Yeah, Lisa, I will. Lupita, thank you. Lupita says, love your bangs. You look like Jen Finberg. Wow. What a coincidence. Abigail's still here. Closing. Thank you, Tennessee girl. The Lord hears his people when they call to him for help. I like that. He rescues them from all their troubles. The righteous person faces many troubles, but the Lord comes to the rescue each time. I love that, Abigail. That's a very sweet, soft one that I needed to hear tonight. Thank you for that scripture. That's lovely. Last night's frightened me, but in a good way. It set me straight for a couple of hours. See you then, Buffy. Thank you. What the Fox? I didn't even know you were here. Thank you for gifting a membership. Where the hell else can you get words of wisdom like that? I ask you. I actually just make it up as it falls out of my mouth because that's what happens when you're very uneducated like myself. It said, is it said I'm streaming this in 2 places? Is it said? I don't know what you mean, but I'll see you there, Renee B. And again, as the tree bark chips off, the stream quietly flows down to the river. Not as good, but close. I love you all. And thank you for the super chats this evening. Joanne Holly, you were so kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for becoming members. I mean it. I say it every time, but I really, really mean it. Thank you for gifting memberships, What the Fox. And I love you guys. Thank you for your time. Please hit subscribe before you go. YouTube does unsubscribe you. It's a glitch. So please check to make sure. Rhonda, I'm glad you're here. Check to make sure that you are subscribed. Hit the like button. Hit the hype when it's over. And I will see you guys on the boat in 45 minutes about. Okay? Thank you. Thanks, Late Night Mark. I'm glad you came over. Thank you to the new people for giving me a chance. And I hope you come back and I didn't scare your life away. Thank you, mods, for protecting us. And I will see everybody tomorrow is Wednesday. Why do I feel like I have something tomorrow? Let me look at my calendar. Oh, nope. I have something Thursday. Okay. Thank you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon, about the same time, 4-ish, 4:30, somewhere in there. Central Time. Love you guys. Thank you. Here comes Fred, and I'll see you tomorrow.